Hello everyone, welcome back to, welcome to a new series where for Spooktober I'm going to be playing through a slightly different version of Fire Emblem 8, where, as you notice, Eirina has all of Erika's stats, and O'Neill seems pretty normal, but instead of Seth, we are accompanied by Puzon, one of the mercenary bosses from Fire Emblem 7 Blazing Blade, who was trying to attack Merlinus when he fled into the fog of war. So you might be wondering, why is Seth replaced? And the answer is, I thought it would be a fun question to answer whether or not the bosses of Fire Emblem 7 could beat Fire Emblem 8. And the answer very much is probably a resounding yes. Now, the actuality of it is going to be fun getting there because, well, as you'll see, how I did this is I copied over the stats and growth rates. So Puzon has his base stats, but he's slotted in, even though he's recruited as a mercenary, he's slotted in as a hero this game. And that is mostly just to fill the slots appropriately. However, so as you'd probably guess, some of the later game bosses of Fire Emblem 7 have some pretty absolutely ridiculous base stats. However, the growths of every single boss that I found in FE Editor were 85% HP, 50% strength, and then 15% res, 30% luck, and literally 10% on everything else. So it is very likely that on units that don't necessarily have high base speed or defense, that I'm going to be running into some lacking stats. And it's going to be absolutely hilarious and fun of just being very silly. And I feel like this is an appropriate Spooktober game because, well, we fight monsters in this one. And how I did this is pretty much I had to just go in FE Editor and just like pull all of the stats over. So it was some work, but we did it. And now we have our next round of friends. Ignore the text because instead of Gilliam, we have Sir Seelan of Euban's Mercenaries, and oh, I guess the Nomad sprite overlaps a little bit there. That's funny. Oh yeah, also I put Nomads in the game. I replaced the journeyman because there weren't any journeymen, and now we have horse archers, and then we have Damien of the Black Fang in his 3 speed and 10% speed growth, and then I just gave everyone a mix of I gave everybody pretty much just a mix of the items that they would have in, like, that they would have started with in their normal, from their normal slot. Like, Puzon has a steel sword, but I gave him a silver axe because Seth has the silver lance, and I gave Seelan a longbow because he has a longbow on his map, and then Damien, I believe, just has steel weapons on his map. Now, this will get slightly more ridiculous as we go, as we move through, and then again, I also did. Poor Damien's a little grayed out there, but I did the best I could with the palettes and sprite work so that everything makes sense. And Eirina is a direct copy of Princess Erika minus the palette swaps. Same growths, same bases. So it is, I would say a very vanilla, thing. And then Ephraim, we'll get to Ephraim later, but Ephraim has been replaced by someone else fitting and fun as we're going to go through this one. So yeah, so these guys, despite having some very nice stats right now, it's probably going to be a little bit more similar to a well, it's not true 0% growths because we got great HP strength stuff, but the largest amount of stat bonus is going to be given through promotion, through the base stats of the bosses and promotion gains. Alright, can this guy... Okay, so he can hit Erica. We can't reach him. Well, we'll just go, as I called her, Erica, when it's Eirina, the mercenary of Carcino, the one who went through trying to get past. However, all of these Grado soldiers and mercenaries are like, nope, that's Princess Erica. We don't know what you're talking about. Oh, nice miss. Perfect. Setting up the setting up the kill for Eirina. And then as we go along, I'll let the new characters show off their animations and probably set things off just so we can keep moving through the maps and keep getting to the new Fire Emblem 7 bosses. And Silver Axe, let's go. Yeah, worthless lot. You should have hired the FE7 Hector hard mode random army. My goodness, they were ridiculous. They did so much to me that I was like, you know what? We're gonna play normal mode for a little bit because I don't want to die like I've been dying in Elden Ring. You know what, let's just stuff Damien on the fort, get him some experience, see if we get any kind of a level at all. And yeah, so nomads aren't in FE8 normally, but we have nomads now. And I just allow them to promote into rangers. Yup. Glorious level, just strength. Do I want Damien to try and go around against those guys? Nah, let's just get out of here. Experiences to be had, and yes, Princess Tana is Linus, the mad dog of the Black Fang. This is so silly. I love it. Thank you for the 5,000 gold. I'm probably going to blow through it very quickly. And now we get to go see who Ross and Garcia are. Oh, and then I also randomized the recruitment order to be as fair as possible. So that way I didn't give myself Ursula and Limstella in immediately. Oh, we've got, uh-oh. That is not... Whoops. Kame is not supposed to be deployed as a priest, and he is not supposed to be a Pegasus Knight. Hold on for just one moment. Alright, now that we've done a moment of backtracking, fun fact, Kame and Boise are Mulder and Freelia are actually recruited in the Castle Freelia cutscene, not at the beginning of this. So, oops. Yeah, what's funny is I'm kind of debugging this as a, well, it's not like really debugging it as I go, but I guess we gotta see whether or not, oh my goodness, is, hopefully Wire just heals himself. Yeah, Wire tries to go kill Hector immediately. We can't actually rescue. And look at those stats. Look at Lloyd, the white wolf of the Black Fang with absolutely busted stats. And we got Boys who is effectively Skillian, and then a game. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. Yeah, I did nothing to actually try and balance this other than, oh shoot, I guess oh, maybe he doesn't have Kanto because I made him a nomad instead of an actual cavalry class. Well, that'll be silly. And I guess we'll just visit here because why not? Ooh, that elixir is gonna be nice for Kame because I didn't realize that he's gonna have 56 HP. My goodness. Oh, Wire has a bunch of defense and the fort. Good job, Wire. No, you should have stayed on the fort. It's okay, Lloyd will save you. Yeah, I think we just don't have Kanto because of how that worked. You know, we're gonna give you the steel sword because I don't think it super matters. Now we're gonna go to the armory. Then we'll get hand axes later. I guess we'll also get an iron lance. Alright, there we go. Well. Did I get? Oh, I didn't actually get an iron sword from the... Whatever, that works. And then, sure, you can just still use the steel sword. Oh, oops. We'll let these guys have their moments in the sun. We have a bunch of light brands. Let's just let's go. This is so silly. Their base stats are so ridiculous. Granted, even in vanilla Sacred Stones, the start of these is like, this is not the most difficult set of maps to begin with, so it's not really that, I'd say it's not even super strange to me that it is, you know, pretty simple getting through all of the beginning chapters. You know, Damien actually has pretty good defense. He's not probably going to be able to hit those guys, but he can at least help keep everyone held off for a minute. Just one-shotting the bandit. Oh man, Kim's gonna be a good unit. Did you... Okay, no, that's in convoy. And I guess we'll build the Buzan Erica support. Way to go, Damien! What is that hit rate? 49. That's terrible. Neither of those guys can actually... Yeah, we'll just have Puzon go grab the pure water. Neither of them can actually hit the fort. I'll just have... I'll get Eirina the experience later. I just want to make sure that I get those guys recruited. And we'll put Salem on the fort, keep these down here, and then both of them can hit the forest, and then they're off the mountain. And Kame can just stay right there. Yeah, who needs Seth when you have Kame? Oh yeah, I forgot to say where Kame was. So Kame is from when Hector is going to go get Armads. He is the spirit guardian that is waiting there, protecting the sacred weapon. And this is the chapter where Hector promotes. And Boise is the one who is guarding the door to the dying Marquis Santaruz, who tells us to go to Laos. Alright, we're gonna make sure that we actually get everyone in the... Alright, we have Wire, the man who attempted to assassinate Hector in his own castle. Welcome to the team, Lloyd. And thank you for the pure water. We'll probably need it. And let's see, what is your accuracy? Well, it's probably about as good as good old Damien, so... Wow. None of these guys like hitting bandits. It's almost like they were on the same team for like the majority of their game. Alright, let's see what we get. Yeah, HP Strength, the level up of champions. Alright, HP Luck, and yes, we saved Lloyd's son, Wire. Oh my goodness. This is, alright, I can actually get some hand axes and another javelin. Oops. Alright. Does Wire... Sorry, buddy, but you're not... Well, actually, you're gonna be force deployed anyway, so... I guess you can have those. Tame has the most HP out of everybody. And I guess we'll just dump the pure water in convoy and take a hand axe. Alright, there we go. And what's fun is I don't necessarily even remember who we get immediately next. So let's go see who Coleman Nemi happened to be. Denning! The Morphu goes after Ostia Castle. Oh, look at those stats on our boy Denning. Oh wait, I have this in Denning up this way, so that way I can actually recruit who I'm supposed to recruit. How do I even play this map? You know, actually, yeah, I can actually just bust this down and let Eirina fight there. And we can just start busting down that wall. Considering that the growths are so bad on everybody, I'm just like, what do I even do? Other than try and give Eirina as much experience as possible. Sonia! Brendan, a morph of Nurgle, who is Brendan Reed's wife, and apparently has a bolting tome. And yeah, wow, that's terrible constitution. Sure, let's get that Denning Sonia morph support. I should probably try and have a... Yeah, why don't you give Lloyd a sword that's not insanely valuable? Yeah, I'll risk the 40%. Alright, we have Lloyd, Denning, Sonia, and Wire if he gets any combat at all. Alright, Lloyd, time to show us what you can do. Good job. This is so silly and absolutely unbalanced. Alright, you can't even do Kanto stuff because you are because you are a nomad, and I forgot and I bugged the class. Oh man, I think I actually try and get some of these guys, give some of these guys to Denning, I think. Yeah, the strategy in this is entirely out the window because it's just like, alright, we give as much experience as possible to Eirina because she has normal level ups, and then it is basically try and prioritize what I would say of just yeah, prioritize anything that anyone who could potentially be a level up candidate. You know, boys can, he can have a fight. And we'll continue building that support. And I guess Damien will come over this way. Does this guy have a hand? Okay, so this guy has a hand axe. Alright, well, at least that bandit was brought down this way. Okay, javelins are good. Actually, how do you do with the hand axe? That's pretty much death. Right, I don't want to bust that down just yet. So... yeah, that's a good one. We'll just hawk a javelin and miss. Yeah, you'll just enemy phase. I'll just take the iron sword and use the iron sword to start busting down the wall. We'll just hang out with Denning. My goodness, this is such a silly... Oh, I guess, yeah, because I have the javelin. Boys, you miss so much. Alright, get him, Denning. I guess I forgot to assign Denning a pallet. Oops. Well, there are worse things. We'll worry about that next map. That is a very nice level for Eirina. Yeah, why don't you take the javelin and the chest key? There's no damage, so why not? Wait, yeah, since Denning forgot his pallet at home, worry about that later. And do I bust down this wall? Yeah, I guess I just bust down this wall. There's going to be such a huge demand for Knight's Crests and Hero Crests in this. It's absolutely going to be ridiculous. Well, good job, Denning. Ooh, you have really bad accuracy, so I don't think that matters that much, but Iron swords are good to have. We'll let Sonya get somebody, but in the meantime, we're just gonna start with that. Yeah, seems good. And also, since we've been hanging out with Eirina and all of the randomizers, we are, I am planning on going the Ephraim route this randomizer. However, that doesn't mean that, well, she still needs to get all the experience she can, so that, whoops, that's a waste of a door key. Yeah, and I guess you guys just move up a little bit. Right now, Damien is super useful just because of Kanto. Because I forgot to give Nomads a skill. Alright, boys, it is your turn. Hopefully you don't just die. Because it is a steel axe. Hey, you hit him. Good job. And don't worry, we will get a Sonya combat before the end of this map. That was a pretty darn good Eirika level. Or Eirina level. I'm just confusing myself at this point. Alright, Denning. Good level, Denning. Okay, let's actually make sure Sonya's animations are on. And let's hope that I actually got all of these correct. Alright, let's actually just make sure Sonya doesn't die on the... Yeah, no, Sonya's not dying on the counter. Hi, Bosba. Meet Sonya. How does Damien do? Let's go, Damien. HP, strength, 8, well, just strength, okay. My goodness. We did it. Well, thank you so much. I hope you all are enjoying the very, very silly playthrough that we are currently having. And we're going to try and finish all the challenges, but this one was just too good to see. But as you can see, that I think the late game might get a little bit dicey as the base stats start to fall off. So we'll catch you in the next one when we find out who is in Archer and loot slots as well, and depending on how quickly we can clean up all the monsters, go get see who is filling in for Ephraim this playthrough. Have a great day, y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.